Alright, guys, I hope you didn't miss me too much, because I missed you so much. I think I missed you for the both of us, so we're all cool. We're all cool. Alright, guys, let's go ahead and try out this Nature Beast Control deck as we lose one more match and don't get to go to gold. But you know what? We're strong and we're proud. We're independent Silver Tier 1 players, and that's where we belong. Right in the Silver area. It's our nice safe cushion. It's where everything like that is it's in our house. And then I want to take this time to also remind you guys that if you have an Amazon Prime account, did you also know that if you link it with Twitch, you get one free Twitch Prime sub to give out to any of your favorite streamers for free? What? Go ahead and link it to your Amazon Prime account because you're already paying for it with that. The only difference between a tier 1 sub and a Twitch Prime sub is the Twitch Prime sub unfortunately does not monthly roll over. You have to go back every month and resub to your favorite streamer. So all I ask is that I beg you, if you have a Twitch Prime sub, use it once a month. It is money that's burning a hole in your pocket regardless of whether you use it or not. The only place you can use it is right here on Twitch. Go find your favorite streamer, whether it be me, whether it be someone else. Bulbasaur, thank you for the 51 bits. Thank you very much. Go find your favorite streamer. Give them that free sub. All it does is benefit them and help them build up a stream. Helps their community grow. Use your Twitch Prime sub once a month. That's all I ask. Wrangler, oh god. Okay. Oh, you just... Wrangler, no! No! I would have duked it out with you. I have no idea what your deck does, but I would have duked it out with you, man. I don't want this deck thrown. Oh, Nonya. Oh, okay. Okay, that's completely different. That's completely different. If you didn't want your deck that you're working on to be shown, that's something completely different. I was sitting here going, you did not just quit to give me a win, right? But okay, that's fine. Okay, that's fine then. I'm okay with that. That's fine. Here's what I'll do. Here's what I'll do. I'll go ahead and I'll add you so I can tell whether or not... It says you're offline. How? Did you just go offline? Did you just go offline? Okay. Oh, it's broken. Okay. That's a bummer. Then what's the point of me friending all these people? Bova's online right now. Also, Bova, did you specifically cheer 51 bits just so you'd steal out Brig Brizz's #1 spot? Well, look at that. I got Orb Toad. Price is Right style. You did Bob Barker that thing. Although I'm trying to think, if there's an overall bit sharing, I don't know why it reset. Bova, no. No, really? I mean, if it is, it is. And you're gonna beat me, but we're gonna try. Like I said, I'm okay with playing any game and all the games. It most likely is. It most likely is if we both got queued at the same time. Play what deck you want to play. A Thundervine build? Well, Bova did say that he has... Are you for real right now? Come on! How? How am I this unlucky? Bova did say that he had other decks that were just as terrifying as his Skyslayer Vandal deck. I wonder if this is one of them. I wonder if this is one of them. My hopes are no, but... I don't know. I could just be dead. Really? Like, all I'm drawing right now is just defense. This is so sad. Nope, not yet. Well, let's see what we have. But what does my heart say? My heart will go on. Ooh, that might be good. That might be just fine. And then I can Crushing Charger him. This is one thing. If anyone from Play Fusion is out there, please fix this animation. Because putting cards back one at a time really slows it down. Like, I don't care if it's just I know you're simply reusing an animation. That you would for like your combo payments, you're reusing that same animation, the same card movement back. Did he draw exactly what he needed? Did he draw something better now? Say what? Punk doesn't know I have a reckless spirit. Punk doesn't know I have a reckless spirit. He thinks it's gonna get great value. Blunk. His hand isn't that big. I don't think I need a Monsterage just yet. Spirit Channeler. I don't know if he's gonna heal in that deck, in all honesty. No! No! Where is all of the swearing? Where is all of the swearing? Where is just anger face? No. No. Ouch. Come on, man. You know how much I hate that card. Oh, so many hoppers in chat right now. So many hoppers. Oh, God. No, I will not let that be the end of me. I will not let a hopper do me in like this. No, not again. Oh, God. There's a reason I have that emote. There's a reason. Oh, come on! That's a bummer. Well, at least the hopper isn't going to hit me. I'll be able to put another Monsterage out. That's a bummer and a half. Okay, that's not bad. So 2 Thunder Slugs already down. 2 Thunder Slugs already down. Unless he's running an item, he doesn't have much more buff removal. And a Crackling Beast. Wow, okay. Is he also going to discard a Forest card? Yes, he is. To deal more damage. Why not, right? No, he's not. Okay. That's why not. Okay, okay. Oh, man. Bova. Putting a hopper in this deck. I wonder if, like, he was waiting to choose which deck he wanted to lay. Knowing that a hopper was coming. I think also a Hungry Behemoth. He hopefully doesn't have too much more buff removal. And I can start being a little more offensive right now. So, we will see. We will see. He looks very sad. I don't know. I'll give him one of these. You have a hopper out, man. You have the bane of my existence on board. You do not get to say anything. He's like, I think I defend. And then I'll pass and draw. I'll get into my nice slow groove. Another Behemoth. Okay, that's not bad. Not bad at all. I have a few more turns till that hopper just starts killing me. He runs... What does the bow do again? The bow, like, increases it by 1 if... What's the bow do? It was a defend card. Okay. Okay. So... Guys, we might just be in a lot of pain here soon. Okay. I can Root Singer back the Reckless Spirit. Or the Crushing Charger. What are we feeling? What are we feeling? I'm feeling a Charger. I'm feeling a Charger right now. I'm feeling the Charger could be good. I can't emote. I can't emote when this card is here. I need to give him the cheeky smile. Come on! Let me have this, Play Fusion. Let me emote. Let me emote so I can have fun with Bova. Okay, so far no cheeky tongues. There we go. He's used 2 Thunder Slugs so far, right? Yeah, he's used 2 of them. That was flawless. But now this hopper's gonna kill me. This hopper's just gonna do me in. Okay, sure. Kind of feels bad. Like a lot. What do we have? What's going on? Pass draw? I'm assuming. Sure. Part of me says I need to heal, and then I can start doing 5 and 5 and 5. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Okay, guys. See, now with this, I can get a Thunder Slug whenever I want. That's the beauty of this deck. I can Thunder Slug him whenever I want. Right now, for instance, would be a great time to Thunder Slug. I'm gonna give him one of these. Give him one of those. Bloop. Do one of these. Search for you. Get rid of this bane of my existence. Oh, okay. I feel better. I feel better. So I have 3 Behemoths in the deck and 2 Tuskers. Okay. Delzo, don't you dare put that on me. He won't lay it next turn, because I'll just remove it. But there is the chance he has 3 of them in there just because. This is a defend card, isn't it? That's a bit of a bummer. Bit of a bummer. But I'm going to be hitting him for 5. So we'll see what happens. We got another Thunder Slug. We're the best drawers in the world. Okay, what do we have? An Oaken Warrior. He could just blow us out right now. No. No. I have a Thunder Slug for that. You get out of my house. You get out of my house. You get out of my house with that card. You get right on out of here. Clutch Thunder Slug pull. Thank you, Filthy Phil. I run 3 Thunder Slugs and 3 Reckless Spirits in here, so I have a lot of buff removal. I am not letting that Thunder Slug sit on board. I have died too many times to that thing. So many of them. Everyone in chat is just spamming it that can. It's the bane of my existence, I tell you. Mud Turtle, even with that tier 3 unexpected buff. Or unexpected one. Oh yeah, no, I built this after facing a Magrock. There's a reason there's a lot of buff hate in here. Both the worst and best value Thunder Slug ever. Essentially, yeah. Okay, so I can do this. Do I ever lay Spirit Channeler in case he for some reason tries to heal? I feel like I'm just like dead to a combo right now, right? And I can pull my 3rd Thunder Slug. Guys, we got him on the ropes. I'm having way too much fun. Okay. Okay. So this could just be bad. I hit him for 5. Are we dead? Are we just dead? Because we're going to go down to 5, right? I think we're dead. I think we're dead. We can go down to 3 with him using his ability. But he only has 2 cards in hand, so maybe he doesn't win? Oh my god, he wins. Oh my god, he won. The thing is, even if I healed, he still has the weapon ability to do 2 damage to me. So my 2 healing wouldn't have mattered. I could have healed for 5. Yeah, I felt like the right play there would have been to heal for 5. To heal for 5. And then pass. Bova, good game. Good game. No, yeah, I wouldn't have dropped Tusker. He discarded the elemental where if he removes a buff, it dealt 6. Well, what I'm saying is, like, if I healed for 5... Yeah, if I healed for 5, that would have been my way to stay alive. Like that last draw, I picked up, I don't know if you're watching, Bova, but I picked up another Ashwood Nurturer. So I could have pulled my 3rd Thunderslug and killed that thing before you were able to get your lightning cards back. Yeah. I was just sitting here, like, doing the math in my head, like, okay, what does he have in hand? The chances he has anything... I should have known Thunderfire is very aggressive. You probably had it in hand. I should have been a little more cautious about that. But also in my head, I was thinking to myself, if I healed and then did nothing, like, it would have almost been just a matter of time for that aggressive deck to just pull more damage out of your hand. And I would have needed to get my buffs back on board to deal damage to you. In hindsight, staying alive might have been the better route, but I was trying for lethal, and you had it. You had it, man. Great game. That double crushing charger. Okay, now I gotta ask, Bova, how many freaking Electro Hoppers do you run in that deck? How many? Because you know for a fact that card is the bane of my existence, and I had to remove that every time you laid it. Of course you run 3. God! That card alone just, hurts my soul. It hurts my unbelievable soul. Alright guys, well we didn't make it to gold. Who would have thought, right? Well, who would have thought? Let's go ahead and let's build Lurkers, if he's still here. Lurker, let's build your Arcmoss deck. Mud Turtle, you are not wrong. That thing is immediate buff removal bait. I don't care what you say. I will blow a crazed bomber on that thing. Lurkers around. Awesome. Awesome. Well, we're going to build his deck. We're going to build his deck here. We got Nature's Fury. Wow, do I just not... There it is. Territorial Dominance. Now, this is a classic build. So... Beast Within. Spirit Walk. And Feral Rage. Is Beast Within really not getting rotated? Oh, those squids. Oh, that's fine, Lurker. That's fine. Beast Within's really not getting rotated. Really? That's awesome. I love this buff. I love that buff. It was reprinted in Kindred. Good to know. For some reason, I'm always, when it comes to the 4-cost buffs, I'm like, are you sure that didn't get reprinted? They didn't reprint a whole lot of 4-cost buffs, did they? But, you know, they did. They did. Yeah, I think Beast Within was the only one they reprinted that was 4-cost. One with Nature and Regrowth are both getting rotated out. Bova, are you saying that at the beginning of my turn, Beast Within gets rotated? Look at you, being all coy and sly with your slick lingo. Alright, we got 3 insect swarms. You know, I'm just gonna... This is... Since we have the list here. 3 swarms. 3 hatchlings. 3 Corvids. 3 Fungal Leechers. 3 Spectral Mantics. Okay. Yeah, I guess if you can find a way to heal, they'll stay on board. Nice. 2 Stump Drifts. Dropping the hoppers and talking smack. Bova knows exactly what to do. Mossridge Defenders. 1 Tree Sprout. 3 Spirits. 1 Spore Feeder, because that's an amazing card. 3 Umbreon Barkeeps. 1 Root Singer. And 1 Oppressor. So obviously this is tech for more of a tournament. As it is running the Oppressor main board. Mind you, I still run some Oppressors main board as well. Tree Sprout, I believe, is the only one that got a digital errata out of this entire list. So Tree Sprout won't draw us a card, but we do have 3 Barkeeps, which is really good. Having those Barkeeps means that we can keep constant pressure on the board. Arcmoss is here to make it so there are no abilities. Umbreon also heals. We have a lot of just micro healing for Spectral Mantics, so that's not bad. Be able to just have another consistent buff on board as well. So our combos, yeah, it feels pretty straightforward. All the buffs deal like micro tick damage, really whittle your opponent down. Then you have 3 buffs here that just deal anywhere from 8 to 14 damage. Beast Within and Spirit Walk, I'm assuming are like mostly just pay for them. Because Spirit Walk... Oh, your animal cards, not your beast cards. Okay. Okay. Because you do have, yeah, 9 beast cards. There, your Insect Swarms, your Hatchlings, the cards that'll help you get through the end game. Okay. I like it. I like it a lot. Lurker 300. It's good versus Mill. I can definitely see that. And good pay? Oh, yeah, for the... you're talking about the combo, yeah. As long as, of course, you know they don't mill the combo. Lurker 300. Let's play this deck. Let's jump in here and play a deck that it looks way more refined than any of the stuff I was doing. I think this Wednesday, Brig Briz, have a good one. I hope you enjoyed your evening with me. You can catch the recap. Bova, yes, I'm in rank queue. Did you just queue up, Bova? Okay, good. Good. It's not Bova. This guy is a very aggressive beast deck. Just very aggressive. That being said, having a buff means he cannot use his ability. So I just think I want to slam 2 buffs on board right now so he can't do any shenaniganeries. Oh. Well, thank you, Bubba. I appreciate it. No, yeah, I love this art. I love, like, all the art. I don't think there's a single card where I look at it and go, I'm not really impressed with this art. Well, that Corvid's getting an immediate Reckless Spirit. Or do I even... No, yeah, because that thing's going to deal, like, a bunch of damage with that Starhorn. I cannot let that sit here and deal essentially 9 damage to me. Cannot do it. Not going to let that happen. Yeah, I'll do this. No, yeah, Oh, and of course he gets the double Pathfinder me too. Sure, sure. That stinks. But it is what it is. No, yeah, me and my friends, when we ran into this game at Gen Con, the reason that we were so drawn into it was the artwork. We literally walked past and we're like, that looks really cool. And then we got closer, and then they immediately were like, do you want to sit down and play? And we were like, kinda, yeah. Like, yeah, right away. Now the thing is here, if I lay Spectral Mantics on this side of it, it's literally not going to deal any damage before it rotates back. So that's kind of a bummer. Kind of a bummer. Ooh, Insect Swarm. Nice. Another Tusker. For realsies. Oh my word, that Sunhugger is going to kill me. That Sunhugger is going to kill me. Oh, that's nice. You'll only get one shot of 5 on me. Man, Starhorn Tusker in this. Oh, that's gonna hurt. That hurts me in such a way. Dude. This guy's hand is nuts. Real question here is, can I afford to just take 4 damage? Against Astral, I highly doubt I can. Against Astral, I really don't think I can. Don't think I can do it. Kind of feels bad that I will not be able to restart this because I won't be able to heal in time. Unless I draw like a Spore Feeder or something that lets me micro heal right now. Oh, look at that! I haven't called it. I am the best person in the world. Okay, no Lunar yet. No Lunar yet. That doesn't mean I don't just die. I think Spore Feedering for 5 is a really good play. My board is super strong right now. We did it! Yeah! Lurker's deck with almost a unanimous win. Just so much value out of that entire board. Being able to shut his buff down, like, amazing. What rank are we even at right now? We lost. We went down. Oh, we're still pretty close. So going back into gold with Lurker's deck. Lurker's Arcmoss deck. Lurker, Thunderfin, salute to you. This deck is very well made. This deck is very well made. It's very, very methodically chosen for all the cards. Like I said, there's a lot of micro healing in there for those. I will not call you that. Sorry, I'm not calling you that. I'm not calling you that name. Truth be told, what are my thoughts on Grand Architect Halvar? I think he's a really good hero. I think it's a really good hero. I've built like more controlling styles with him. I've also built very aggressive styles build with him. Sure. Use your things now. Yeah. Lay that down. Next turn I can lay the Fungal Leecher. It'll be in the outside, so I'll heal before it rotates out. So it's gotten you to gold? Awesome, man. Awesome. Is there, were you playing this exact version, Lurker, or were you playing a different version? Bova gives a tier 1 sub to Filthy Phil. Bova, thank you very much. Filthy Phil, welcome to the Thunderfin Army, officially. Now you can use all my fun emotes. Leecher needs to be put at some turn. Yeah, I'm gonna put Leecher next turn. Yeah. Lurker. So do you have? Oh, it's the same deck. Okay. Is there any changes you would make from digital to non-digital versions for this deck or not? I almost want to say I Reckless Spirit this thing, but I kind of, like... I'm kind of just okay doing this. It's going to be 6 damage. Oh, you only play Classic on the app for practice? Okay, that makes complete sense then. Bova, I'm not going to call my opponent that. That's demeaning to me. I'll call him the DA-double-DY. I'll give him something fancy like that. But, it looks like he's just a Beast Astral deck who got really unfortunate draws with his hero power. It's definitely not an aggressor one like the Starhorn Tusker, all that insane value that I saw last game. So, Lurker, you're absolutely right, because I'm going to heal right when that expires. Yep. So that happened. My brain for some reason thought I had a turn where I could do that and then the other, but no, you are absolutely right. Well, now we all learned the hard way. I still don't think I Reckless Spirit any of those. I don't need to. Lurker, look at this. Do you see this? I can redeem myself in the same game. All thanks to your wisdom and knowledge and my major misplays. I don't think I do it obviously next turn because this won't heal and this will unrotate it. So, like in 2 turns I can do it. The heart of the cards. Guide me. All I had to do was misplay it on stream to make myself look like an uncanny fool. And then stream rewards me by saying, you know what? We'll give you another shot. We'll let you do it right. Just give you another shot. So if he lays a Lunar card here... Okay, so he does run Tusker. So he does run a Tusker. Let's see what we have here. Okay. So it only stops Insect Swarm. Good to know. All the rest of these get to just everywhere. Now the real question is, can I afford to take 6? I just saw him pick up a Tusker. So I'll go down to 18. Lurker 300 Gaming, thank you very much for the follow. Welcome to my Stormcloud, man. Always a pleasure to have people here. Take the 6 and draw a card. That's what I'm thinking too. I'm thinking I just take the 6 and draw a card. Like in the back of my mind, I'm always thinking that now he has the Tusker in hand. He has potentially 18 damage if he has the right hand with Solar Wind. Rocket Stardust. Wrong one. Whoops. Alright, well, everything is going to go my way. Because I'm going to Spectromantics, Fungal Leech. Get the properness in here. I wonder what he was trying to get rid of for attacks. Probably buff removal, but he doesn't have any buffs I really want to remove, so maybe he's planning on setting up for a better turn. Now this will prevent the 2. Right? Steam Train, thank you very much for the follow. Welcome to my Stormcloud. Pleasure to have you here, along with all of us Lightseeker fans. I'm sorry, Steam Train, toot, 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 toot. If you got a name like that, you're gonna represent. So, all right, now I got a nice board here. I'm always gonna have more buffs than him, so his hero ability is gonna do nothing, or he can't even use his hero ability. What am I saying? I don't even really think I need to Moss Ridge here. I don't think I do. Because he's not really in a position to attack or do anything. I'm going to be healing a bunch. I think I just need to rebuild my hand. Wow, did I draw Territorial Dominance with Beast within my hand. Yeah, that's beautiful. Oh god, I have so many more buffs than him right now. So many more! So I'm going to deal 4 to him next turn. He's got it, like, even if he does heal... I'm really hoping he doesn't, like, Blinding Beetle me again, because that would be the saddest thing in the world. If he Blinding Beetles away my Territorial Dominance, and I'm just like, oh! Sad pandas are sad, indeed. He has the Blinding Beetle! Come on, man. Alright. Who's the DADDY? Is he watching my stream? If you're in stream, I don't care. Just give me, like... Oh, that's so sad. That's so sad. If you're in stream, give me the tongue emote. Give me the tongue emote. If you're in stream, give me the tongue emote. I won't care. I want to know if you're in stream or not. That's all. I think I'm fine with Insect Swarm. I really just want to keep a constant board presence out right now. So getting 2 constant buffs out is good. I mean, that's all I ask. I've been asked how I feel about stream snipers. I'm okay with them. I do this for creative content. If you stream snipe me, it's fine. That's fine. That's what streaming is for. All I ask is that you at least let me know you're doing it. Because then I can be like, it's fine. It was a good play, kind of stuff. But he hasn't done it yet, so he must just be really that good at being intuitive. There's a Tusker. Well, it's a good thing I have this Moss Ridge Defender. Isn't it? Isn't it just? I'll take 2. Oh, I drew a Reckless Spirit. That's not bad at all. That ain't bad at all. I don't think I need to use it on that. Maybe he lays another buff. And I can kill it and put something on top that isn't solar. Or at least isn't a Starhorn. I could, for all intents and purposes, kill this thing. So this thing does nothing. That could just be the best play ever. Right? Kill this Lunar. So this thing does nothing. That feels like a really good play. Feels good to me. Exactly. I'm Yugi with those Heart of the Card draws, and this person is Pegasus. And there is no way I'm calling Pegasus this name. Not in a million years. Pro play there, well done. Thank you. Thank you. I see your every move, Yugi boy. Okay. So I still have more buffs than him, so we can't use the Zero Power to start rotating that. That wasn't a bad Pegasus. Well, thank you, Cowboy Hat Valor. Yugi boy. I feel like when I'm trying to perform, I mess up by like just the little bit of hints. But if I'm just doing it for, you know, giggles and poops, I can do a pretty good Pegasus. Saturday 12-hour Pegasus stream. Ooh. Kaiba boy. Well, that's one that I just don't like. With cosplay? Oh man, you know for a fact that all I'd be doing... Oh... Wait, I just have lethal. What am I saying? Spot lethal! Spot lethal! I'm like, I can Monster Ridge Defender here. And then I can draw 2 cards and heal. Or I can just kill him. That could do that too. I can play with one eye showing and have just depth perception while I play this. Was about to type, don't do it, no! Sorry. Ooh, I got a nice booster pack out of that. That's pretty good. Open this bad boy up. Oh! Oh! Look at all those shards incoming. What do we get? Oh, my sweet baby Farapang. Oh, sweet baby Farapang. The Stexus from Dark Crystal. Woo! I've never actually seen that movie. I really want to, but I've never actually seen that movie. I know it's an amazing movie. I just have never seen it yet. Alright, alright. Where is my sweet baby Farapang? Those, I think it's like 500 shards I just got. Yeah. Yeah. Immediately pull Mythic. Immediately go shard him. That's how I roll. Let's jump back in here. Lurker, your deck is getting me up to gold. I have a feeling. I've got a feeling. Ooh, that tonight's gonna be a good night. You just played Dratilis? You just played The Good Doctor? How was it? Was it everything you hoped it would be and more? Just facing a guy who is the embodiment of Light Seekers himself. Oh, I see what you're saying. You just got out of the game, so you thought I was going to go next to him. I hope that a Silver 1 player does not go against like a Diamond 3. I hope that does not happen. Then again, I went against Vubova, so for all I know, that's all I'm gonna get. Do I ever Reckless Spirit this? I think yes. I think with me ruining his hero ability, killing that is an A-okay move to do. For Diamond, you can play up to Platinum. That's nuts. Gold is the lowest. Oh, what am I saying? He's got Thunder Slugs in that deck of his. He's got the Slugs of Thunder. I could be in a lot of trouble now. I almost got to race him. Oh, I got that sweet turn. Oh, that's right. I could bring back the Spirit because it does have a Root Singer in here, doesn't it? That's a bit of a bummer, though. That's a bit of a bummer. Well, that's not going to help. That just ain't going to help. So now I feel like I don't even want to do this on this turn. Gosh darn it. How do you get 2 Bubble Fishes already? How did he do it? For realsies? Dude, are you playing stall? Lightseeker, are you playing stall? Answer me now, and answer me truthfully. Are you doing this? Are you doing this to me? I think laying one of these is fine right now, just to make sure I always have more buffs than him on board and he can't overpower me. Dude, if you're playing stall, Light Seeker, we're gonna have words. Yeah, Sparksail's really cool. He's like a rusted... I don't even... Is he supposed to be... like... Amari inside of that? Or what is he supposed to be? Left high kick? Oh god, why did I do that? Why did I do that? I don't need to lay this now, because that's going to heal and make that stupid. Oh, I misplayed. I just started playing yesterday. Anyone have a recommendation for a deck that can beat Professor Impex? Ooh, he's a tough one. 3 bubble fishes! Already, are you for real? Are you for realsy right now? Are you for real? Oh wait, I'm at full health. Those Mantics are never gonna rotate back. Because he's not doing any damage to me. Dude. If I'm playing another stall deck, so help me George. Although all 3 bubble fishes are gone. Really? Mountain Forts too, huh? Well, those don't matter too much to me. Mountain Forts, oh, but behind a bubble fish, they do nothing. So, you know, that's cool. That's pretty cool. This is just the saddest thing in the world that I'm going against 2 stalls in one night. Cowboy Hat Valor, if that is true, I have so much more respect for this Sparksail. Dude, he's got 2 Mountain Forts right now. Are you for real? Dude, Cowboy Hat Valor, that's all I want it to be now. That's all I want it to be. Is he is the Darth Vader of the Maris, who was nearly killed in the Mari Wars. I want that to be headcanon so bad. Get in contact with PlayFusion, make it happen. You're the one to do it. I think doing this to get rid of that is just a solid choice on my part. But yeah, he's never going to deal damage to me, so these are never going to stick on board and rotate, right? Like, Lightseekers, what are you, like... Really? So you're just gonna move... Oh no, it's only Defender action cards, and all you have is, like, buffs. So... Not too worried about it. My guess is, like, Mountain for, like, Mountain for cards like... yeah. For cards like, well, Forts, Boulder Feasts, the Colossi Idols, just defend cards that heal you. Because, like I said, I think he's just a stall. I think he's just a stall. I think all he's going to do is heal, 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 discard his combos to heal for more, Greedy Gas Bag his combos back, Enchanted Soil for healing. Like, this is an epitome of stall. This is the epitome of stall. All he's doing is healing and defending and getting his resources back. Yeah, this is stall to its finest. Yeah, Spirit Walk, as long as I can like get it going, it's gonna be good. Another guard snail. Yeah, Spirit. There's a Boulder Feast, like I said. This is just... And then with his ability, like I said, he discards his combos that are basically just 6 healing. All he's going to be doing is healing and preventing, getting his healing back with his combos. Greedy Gasbagging his combos back. He's recycling his deck for resources. And I have yet to draw a Reckless Spirit. No, yeah, one opening hand. Because, like, I would love to get a Reckless Spirit to kill this thing right now, just to stop his health gain. No, Filthy Phil, you're absolutely right. And this is why these stall decks work so well. Is just because of how much healing they have. 6, 6, 6, 9, like all this stuff. Is they just run all the efficient heal. They have Vitalizing Frogs. They have that for 9. They have Enchanted Soils. They have Mountain Forts. They have the Boulder Feasts. All they run is healing. All they run is healing. And then, of course, Storm has the best healing combos. It has Healing Rain. It has Eye of the Storm. It has Crushing Rapids for control. It has Flood for 11 healing. Like, they just have healing. No, he hasn't even played a slug yet. He hasn't played one slug yet. Like, they've nerfed a lot of damage, but it's only, like, by 1. And there's the first slug. And they have nerfed healing in a way, too. Like, they have nerfed quite a bit of healing. But it just Storm, it's literally Storm is the problem. Because Storm just has so much healing and defense. I needed one of those to be Reckless Spirit. I literally do. Because now he's going to remove 2 buffs. And he's going to have more than me, and he's going to discard a combo to heal. And there's nothing I can do about it. That would have been a really nice pickup. I could have brought back a Reckless Spirit. But yeah, now he can discard his combos for healing. For 6 healing. Essentially get another Boulder Feast or... Yeah, I mean this is what stall is. It's annoying. That would have been nice. I gotta remember to save those for future Thunder Slugs. I'll just put that down so he can't use his hero power. Okay. So... look at that. Just go ahead and move some healing cards back to heal. There's a Greedy Gasbag. I don't even know why he has Murky Waters. Like, I got a Reckless Spirit that. And then I can Root Singer back both my Reckless Spirits. Or is that my, like, last soul card? How many soul cards are in this deck? Because I've used 1, 2, all 3 of my Mantixes are gone. How many soul cards are in this deck? Because I got to keep that in mind, too. I've already used my Beast from Within. Just Mantic, Spirits, and Singer? Okay. So, I do have one more Spirit in the deck. I do have one more Spirit. But I got to keep in mind that those Spirits are my only ones to use Spirit Walk with. Unless I draw... Because the other combo is... Okay. And then I have to kill the slug. This is so sad. He also probably runs Storm Calling too. Oh. Like, I think I just let him do it. Like, part of me really doesn't even want to play this game anymore, because it's just so boring. I really don't like playing against these types of decks. It's not good content value, it's not good anything. It just sits here, and he heals me, and with Storm's combo recursion, along with their deck, he's probably running... Storm Calling, at least 1 or 2 Greedy Gas Bags, cards and decks, 6 to 11, and he's only used 1 combo, and he's got this to bring more cards back. Like, it's just... Storm, it needs reworking if it's going to be anywhere near proper. Because I'm guessing he also runs 3 of these things. I'm guessing he runs 3 of those things as well. But yeah, he's got all the healing in the world. He's probably running, what, we've already decided, he runs Healing Rain, probably Storm Calling. My guess is Eye of the Storm. Maybe even Flood. And then maybe Tornado just to bring more cards back. I mean, if I Spirit Walk, I've got to do it now, right? I have all 3 of my Insect Swarms are in here. Lolly at the 3rd, how we doing? Like, I think I have to do it now. Otherwise, I'm almost never going to have an option to do it. You'd wait? Oops. I do still have animal cards, but, like, I wouldn't be able to lay too much more of them without being able to not pay for that combo. Right? Also... Lolly the 3rd, thank you for the follow. Thank you for the follow, man. I mean, I also need to draw animal cards now, but he's also got this thing, which makes it so this is only going to deal 10 to him. But if I don't draw another animal card... There we go. Now I can at least lay it. Well, that's great to hear, man. That's great to hear. So Territorial Dominance will deal 10 to him. Oh god, did I blow the Oppressor already? Wait a second. Yeah, I did. Oh! I blew the Oppressor. I could have Oppressored this Breastplate and had a better chance. As a matter of fact, I should have blown that Oppressor. Or should not have blown it. I may have made a horrible mistake. That Oppressor being used improperly may have lost me the game. It may have lost me the game. No, the Breastplate is not superior. It's his Rock Maul that is superior. The Breastplate is what's keeping me from dealing 14 damage with this thing. Because right now, like, I could have had lethal if the Breastplate was not there. Because he can only take a certain amount. I also don't have any more Beast cards, so... Kind of a bummer. Well, I'm trying to dig for another beast. Yeah. I'm trying to dig for that other beast buff. Because now I'll deal 2, but like he's got so much healing in hand. Okay. Okay. I think I Reckless Spirit this thing. So it doesn't heal. You say you think that? But at any time he could like Boulder Fist, Colossi Idol, Vitalizing Frogs are now back. Like he's got so much healing. That really right now, if he does not heal for more than 3, I have him. Otherwise, we're going back to the same route. There's a 6. That one item is what's killing me right now. It's killing me. And the thing is, like, I can't even lay the hatchlings or the insect swarm because I need another beast. Like, I feel like I need to try and do this and maintain pressure and just hope I draw a second beast. There we go. So now I'm dealing 4 a turn. Lolly the third. I don't think you understand what his deck does. His deck is a stall deck. All it does is heal and defend. So at any given time right now, he could just like Boulder Feast, Vitalizing Frog, and heal for 12. And there's nothing I could do about it. Yeah. Like, I've been playing this... There we are. Look at that. Stormcalling to get his combos back, and Greedy Gasped to get his combos back. Oh, this is so demoralizing. Okay. So there's 2 hatchlings gone. How many insect swarms gone again? None, I got them all back. Okay. But he's still got another Thunderslug. He's still got 1 more Thunderslug. I gotta keep that in mind. I still, like I said, have 2 more hatchlings. Yeah, that item. That item alone. If I didn't blow that Oppressor, I could have had lethal so many times. But I didn't even think about it. I did not even think about it. And because of my unfortunate misplay of just trying to use it to tick away a Mountain Fort instead of keeping it, it's just... meh. It's hurting me. Like, Territorial Dominance is only going to be 10 damage. I'm getting out of here. I don't care. I don't care. The guy's running like 3 Greedy Gasbags. It's running Stormcalling. I don't care. I absolutely hate this archetype. This is the only one that I'll be salty about because of the way Storm is built. That's just... it should not exist. It should not exist. Exactly. Exactly. And that game alone took 30 minutes. And we still went out an empty deck. And we were probably going to play for another 20 more. And all that was going to happen was he was going to win me. Stall, like, it just... it hurts. It hurts. Doubted TV. I do not take open challenges. Doubted TV. I do apologize. If I run into you on ladder, I'll challenge you there. But unless I have a specific, like, viewer challenge stream, I do not take on challengers. So I do apologize for that. If you were hoping to jump on here and challenge me, find me on ladder. Otherwise, wait for me to have an exclusive day where I challenge streamers or challenge my chat. But yeah, I mean, I'll show you anyone that doesn't know what I mean by like stall. I'll go ahead and build that deck right now. How like It's the simplest thing in the world to build. Spark Sail. We'll go to the combos. We have Cold Snap for buff removal. We have Crushing Rapids for buff removal. We have Healing Rain for healing. We have Storm Calling for your buffs back. And then, in my opinion, I would run Eye of the Storm over Murky Waters. That's just me, though. So there's your combos, right? There's your combos. Get your combos back. Nothing but healing and control. Action cards. So he was running just nothing but water. 3 Bubblefish. Probably, like, we'll go 2 Guard Snails for right now until we fill this out more. 3 Frogs. Don't teach people to play this. I mean, it's gonna happen. 3 Thunder Slugs. Where is he? Where's the Greedy Gas Bag? Go 2 Greedy Gas Bags. We're going to Mountain now. 3 Boulder Feasts. 3 Enchanted Soils. 3 Mountain Forts. One of those. One of those. Back to Storm. For... There was a lightning buff. Was it Zapper Bug? Yeah. 2 Zapper Bugs. I don't think he ran any of these. Not that I saw. Go 3rd Guard Snail. Put 3rd Gritty Gas Bag in there. Oh, take out the buffs only front of line. Thank you. Probably 1 Oppressor. Maybe 1 Tantosian. I mean, you're drawing and healing, so you don't need... Actually, you don't care about their items. You're probably 2 Tantosians to make sure you get your mountain. But then there's the deck. Here's the deck. And every game you play will be 50 minutes, which is why this deck is not viable in physical play at all. At all. Because you win by deck out, and your games take 50 minutes, and you cannot play 3 of them. So you will only find this deck on ladder. Can't remember if I had slugs. They're right here. Right here. So yeah, all it is, healing, damage prevention, healing, get your combos back so that your hero ability can use all your combos for 6 healing for another Vitalizing Frog. Guard Snail for 9 healing. Imbued Breastplate so you can't take more than 10 damage, so you can't be blown out by Nature or Storm, or not Storm, or Astral, any of those that can just blow you out. So you know for a fact, hey, as long as I'm above 10, I'm always not in lethal range. That's all this means. No, Mill, Fatigue, Stall, those decks are not good in tournaments. I know Magrock actually has a hard time in tournaments if the 2 players, because they could take a while. So, I mean... Bovasaur says not against my deck. I play them on paper and they don't do well. I mean... Mill decks do not do good with time. Mill is literally like, hey, this game is going to take 30-40 minutes. You have to be over 20. Yeah, in your deck, Imbued Breastplate is not going to save because you take 2 separate hits of 10. So you do have to be 20. So that is exactly how you do that. That is exactly how you do that. Mimicking Horror, essentially what Mimicking Horror does is the combo triggers, the Mimicking Horror triggers the combo again. Each one would only hit for 10. So it would do 10 and 10. So just like Bova said. But because of that, like because Mimicking Horror relies on a buff, and we got 3 Thunder Slugs, we got Crushing Rapids, Cold Snap, you have buff removal for days, that if there is ever a board state like that, you just kill it. You just wipe it out. You just kill it. And the Zapper Bug is in here strictly to be like, hey, you know what? I'm gonna, if I ever lay a combo, I'm gonna get Boulder Feast back, or I'm gonna get Vitalizing Frogs back, and that's it. You just heal. You just heal, and you wait your opponent out, and then you have Greedy Gas Bags to get your combos back. In which case, you then pay for your combos. Oh, actually, he probably ran. Actually, yeah, over Eye of the Storm. Because he's not running any lightning cards other than the Zapper Bugs. So he's probably running the Murky Waters. Because all of his water cards he's paying for. Eagle Victim. GG. Are you Light Seekers? Are you Light Seekers? Good game, man. Good game. Welcome to the stream. I'm glad you found your way here. Please do not take any offense. Fatigue is a very viable strategy in any card game. I will say that it's the one format that makes me extremely salty. So, if you just came in now, I was talking basically about how your deck runs. Because, it is fatigue. Oh, no, yeah, it needs to be fixed. It's so good because of what it does. And I was just like, yeah, this deck, this whole format needs to be fixed. And it's because of how good healing is and how good Storm is with its combo Graveyard Recursion. Like, it's just... I've said it from the beginning. Stall decks are what is making the digital version of this game extremely not fun to play. Yeah, and their somewhat fix is to be like, no, it's only in one alignment. But then what you just did is you brought in Mountain to get 2 really good healing aspects. And yeah, no, I mean, I didn't want to play for another 20 minutes. That's why I gave up. Because I was like, I'm not doing this. I saw you had 2 Greedy Gas Bags in there. You were going to get your stuff back. I was like, I'm not doing it. No, sorry. But yeah, I mean, they need to fix it. It's... Really what it is it's a combination of, A, the healing, being able to splice into the best healings in one alignment. That's what's really good about it. But what also is payment for combos being shuffled back into your deck. And... Storm's ability to consistently and very easily bring back all of your combos. Being able to do that, really just all it does is generate card value, and it makes your deck almost infinite. Pre-game sideboard? Yeah, has been trying to talk to me. Says no stall deck, he promises. No, yeah, I mean, the only way to really beat that is to have as much removal as you have. And that's it. That's all it is. I tried to build a mill deck to prevent that, because if I can mill like your Stormcalling or Greedy Gas Bags, you don't have as much Graveyard Recursion. But I mean, you weren't dealing damage to me, so my Spectromantics weren't doing anything. So they couldn't stay on board. Dowdy TV challenge pregame sideboard. Do you know pregame sideboard? Are you trying to push that one on me? Kribble Potion Masters. I mean, if Kribble Potion Master is a buff, And in that deck, you have very selective buff removal, because you have so much healing that the damaging buffs don't really matter to you at all, that if you did create a Potion Master, you'd also have to back it up those 3 turns with damage. And if that's the case, then just lay a Bubblefish. And you have damage prevention over that. Like, there's so many counterplays to the tech cards that you would think, yeah, Creepo Potion Master really negates the healing. But then you just put down a Bubblefish and you prevent the damage. Flyable will beat me yesterday because he had no burn cards, took over an hour. Oh, you mean Fluximo. You mean Fluximo. Yeah. No, Fluximo, yeah, you just put the card back in your hand, and it's essentially like you don't mill. Yeah. Fluximo is, if you run a deck with no burn cards, and you just Fluximo, especially against especially against a deck that doesn't deal damage to you, you beat Fatigue every time. You beat the Fatigue match every time because they don't deal damage to you, and you're essentially never even drawing a card from your deck because one action is to get a card back from your discard pile, and then you just lay that card. And that way you never draw a card because your 2 actions are doing that, and it's like, that you beat Fatigue every time. It does take an hour because you have to still deck out, but they will never get to a deck out point. Crude Exterminator, Venom Feeders, Necro Dreadlings. Yeah, there's so much, there's so many mechanics in this game that make it really difficult to not find the stall a ridiculously gross archetype in the digital media. Well, thank you for the heads up. Thank you for the heads up. Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of things broken at the moment. Oh, I was like, why do I have so many of these? But I forgot I built so many beast decks the other day. I mean, there's a lot to talk about in this, about the app, digital-wise compared to physical. I don't actually think that, I'm not sure if you would build the classic format, if stall would still be viable or not. I don't know if it would be. Guard Snail, Slugs, Bubblefish are all beasts. Yeah. Yeah, they are. Yep. Vitalizing Frogs are beasts. I mean, there's so many good water beasts. I think Delivery Crab and Heroic Starfish are both beasts as well. You can just build an all-water beast deck and just do nothing but heal. Greedy Gasbag is also a beast. So if you wanted to make sure, like, if you were playing against a mill, and you wanted to make sure that you didn't mill a Greedy Gasbag, just draw that into your hand right away, so you had no chance of milling it. Then you can bring your combos back when they're all done trying to mill you. Yeah, that's how it is. So 2 pancakes, Aslan. Do I even have a... Yeah, I have a... Is Ezekiel not on? Or did this just not fix it? You guys said Ezekiel was streaming right now, right? Yeah, he's streaming. We only got about a half hour left. I mean, we did okay in the ranked, right? We're about where we left off. I'm okay with challenging Ezekiel for the last half hour, ending the stream that way. I'm okay with that. If you guys are as well. You can watch both streams. Oh, you're playing him. Never mind. I must have taken too long. He did say I'll challenge you on stream. No fatigue, I promise. And I must have not responded in time. I do promise. Well, I hope he's not too butthurt about playing fatigue. I do apologize. I really gotta pronounce. Is it Egon and Victim? Like, I got the Victim. Egon and Victim. It's a pleasure having you here. I understand why you're playing it. Ego. Oh, Ego and Victim. Okay, I thought that was an L. Ego and Victim. Okay, cool. Cool. If you like the content, you want to know more, please hit that follow button. I have a YouTube channel. You can go subscribe there as well. I'm just, because you seem like a nice guy. You understand that what you're playing is cancer for the game, but I respect that you want to play it and grind ladder. That's completely fine with me. No hard feelings. I hope that's not the vibe I'm giving off. I really do hope that. But yeah, please give me a follow. Join my Stormcloud. I stream 3 nights a week. I love playing this game. I love playing memes. Was that a kiss? Was that a kiss? I mean, I give you a bro hug. Yeah. Hand clasp, pat on the back, bump shoulders, that kind of thing. I don't think we're there, Ego and Victim. I don't think we're there. I appreciate the love and support, but I don't even know your face, or real name, or age. All of those are pretty important. Okay, if Ezekiel is in a game, we'll just jump back into ranked with Lurker's deck. Hopefully we don't run into another fatigue. Oh, all right. So how did we do tonight, guys? How did we do? We went and built a Nature Beast deck. Surprisingly enough, it didn't feel as good as the Astral All Beast deck. And in all honesty, I think that's because there isn't really, outside of Farapang, a hero that utilizes beasts. There's 3 insect heroes for nature, but there's not a single one outside of Farapang that's a beast one. So I feel like not having a hero didn't help push us over the edge of where we wanted to be. So I feel like beasts for nature are sadly kind of like mid-range. Hello, how are you doing today? It's nice to see your face. We can Umbron Barkeep here. Oh my word. We got... It's like... I shuffled my deck to put these 2 specific cards next to each other at all times. Oh, are we playing Shadow? Are we playing with 10? No, okay. We were Storm Shell, huh? With water. Dual Fecta. Well, this could be bad. But we'll see. We are running a deck against a guy that has Thunder Slugs, and we do not have a Spectral or a Reckless Spirit. He could just be like, all out attack right now. Look at that. And wow! What a precise health to be at to get that major bonus. That was pretty good. That was pretty good on his part. I'll give him that. Oh, are you serious? Are you serious right now? Oh, that's going to set me back. Not much I can do about that. Not much I can do about that. Now he's going to be able to use his hero ability too if he wants to. Because I'm going to have buffs galore. Yep, no, that's fine. That's fine. I could Beast Within right now. Maybe I do. Maybe I doodly doodly do. And just pray he doesn't draw another Thunderslug. Pray to the Almighty on high that he does not have another Thunderslug. Wow, okay. Now I draw it. Never draw it when I need it, though. It's always after I need it. So he's running water, probably to make sure he can run all the storm combos. What does the shell do? If he takes more than 3 damage, it prevents like the next certain amount of damage or something like that, right? By 1. I forgot what Storm Shell does. After you take 3 or more damage from a single hit, reduce all other damage dealt to you that turn by 1. So me laying Insect Swarm right now would be horrible. It would do nothing but waste an action. We are a big micro damaging deck, so we could be doing okay. We could be doing okay. For real, dude. You gotta use the frog. Okay. Ranglethor, you know what? Your logic is sound and 100% correct. And I have no response other than saying the fact that, yeah, you're absolutely right. You are absolutely right. I think I pass. You're absolutely right, Ranglethor. Because this triggers at the beginning of the turn. In my mind, which, by the way, I'm getting kind of tired. That's my excuse, and I'm sticking to it. I was like, yeah, the buffs will go in order. But they don't. They don't. When you're streaming, these kind of simple solutions tend to not come to your brain when you want them to. That's kind of weird. I wonder why he pulled that one back. Is he planning on expending a giant hand next turn? Like, that makes it so his stuff only increases by 1. So I'm actually fine with that. Had to stop the oven. Well, welcome back, Lurker. I'm glad the oven didn't burn down your apartment slash living area. I don't know if it's in a condo or a house or where you live, but it didn't burn down, and that's what it's all about. Not dying. So his Storm Shaman is only going to give him 1. Late dinner. I mean, late dinners are amazing. Spark Wisp. Okay. Okay. Lunar Shrieker for the Spark Wisp back. Newly purchased house. Congratulations, man. Congratulations on the new house. And another Vitalizing Frog. Okay. Okay, things happened. Things definitely happened there. I think that's fine. And that's fine. I'm assuming you moved in with your wife? Girlfriend, fiance, SO for gender neutral. Unless you're just like super loaded and bought a house by yourself. Kudos to you then, man. Wife and I purchased a house. Cool. Very cool. Okay. Call animal. Call animal and I'm fine. Do it. Nope. There we go. Well, at least I can still Nature's Fury. I can still Nature's Fury and heal for 4. Which might just be the be-all, end-all of things. And hope he does not Actually, if I just do this, feels like a solid turn. Feral Rage can hit for 10. And I have an Oppressor! Guys, remember last game when I didn't use the Oppressor properly? And this game, I will be able to use the Oppressor properly? Feels like a good move. We've already seen him use, what, 2 Lunar Shriekers? So we know he's probably got more. Maybe just one more. I don't know. We will find out together. Let's see here. Let's see what we have going. So I'm going to hit him for another 2. I can Battleborn Oppressor him for 2. Bye-bye. He very well could, Lunar Shrieker it back, spend an action to put it back on, and then use water or something. But if that's the case, I have 5 damage on board and 10 damage in hand. And if I did just get rid of his water, he needs that back to be able to Vitalizing Frog or any, like, or even Bubblefish, if he has a Bubblefish. Thunder Slug would save him. Give him a good game. Well, we did it, everybody! We did it! So you're complaining about Greedy Gasbag, just Font of Misfortune on the turn. It would pull the combos out. I know that it's not a card that is normally main decked, but it's a good tech option to keep in mind when you keep queuing into fatigue matchups. No, Dragon PK or PKE or P. I want to say it's like Dragon PK for, you know, Party Killer, Dragon Party Killer. No, that's exactly right. That's what those cards are mainly used for, is for perfect tech purposes. And not a lot of people run Font of Misfortune because it's over the other cards that you have choices of, like the Battleborn Oppressor and the Charger. The Font of Misfortune just, it doesn't fit a niche. It's only good against those fatigue. So like you said, you'd almost have to tech into several of them to make sure you get it right. I would like to see a best of 3 option in app like Arena. You're talking about MTG Arena, right? I would say if they were going to implement something like that, awesome, I got the name right. Yeah, it would have to be like a separate, like if you go in here, you'd play ranked, and then you'd play best of 3 ranked. And in a sense, just like Arena, it would almost have to be like a draft thing, where you go in with one deck, and you cannot just change out your decks as you go in, and like you'd make it a certain, sorry, I'm going off screen. You make it a certain length in your run before you get cut out. So it would have to be like kind of a constructed draft thing. It would be its own set. But yeah, that'd be a great game mode to add in here. That'd be a great game mode to have in here, because then you could actually practice like a tournament format to run sideboards, practice your sideboards, outside of just practicing just the 35 digital, kind of what Hearthstone does. What Hearthstone does, it really utilizes the fact that there is no sideboards. If you want to play the best of 3 or whatever, you bring in 3 separate decks, kind of like the advanced constructed format that we had at US Nationals. You bring that in, and that's what that is. But yeah, like people who like to play the sideboard, that would be another game mode they'd have to implement in. Multiplayer, if they ever coded multiplayer in this, it would be a nightmare. They'd have to redo the entire app layout. That would be a nightmare. I think multiplayer is going to be limited to physical for quite a while. And if they did do it, it would literally have to be, you could only play it on like a local LAN, where all of you had to be collected to the same Wi-Fi, so you could choose like who's all in and where everyone goes, like so you can sit in a proper order on your phones and play it. Like there's just so much that would have to go into multiplayer. It is an amazing format that this game has options to, but just the fact that they took out all of the multiplayer stuff on like combos and action cards things means that it's probably never going to happen in digital, which is sad, because it is a very fun format to try and play physical. But it's almost undoable for digital. I hate to say it, Rangothor. I really do hate to say it. Okay, I think we got one more game. One more game. That one took about 10-15 minutes. We only got about 10-15 minutes. Yeah, I feel like Pauper is more of like a tournament format and not really like something you would just go on and play against other people for. Draft is definitely something that I am looking forward to in this, if they can do it as well as they did in Warhammer. Because Warhammer's Draft is so much fun, and I cannot wait to keep streaming that. There's only one thing I was salty about in Warhammer's Draft, and that is the rewards you get from the draft. I was super upset that they do not actually give you coins, so you can, the better you do in the draft, you get to buy yourself another draft. They give you one of the 3 currencies. The only currency they give you is things that you cannot spend on getting another draft. I was like, dude, really? That hurts so much. Why would you do that? This just feels like a good turn. He has a Cloud King deck? Oh, snap. Now I'm already intrigued. Which means he runs air, which means he probably runs Thunder Slugs. That's another thing. This game in itself has a problem with buff removal. Buff removal is too strong in this game. I feel like they did it right in Warhammer, where you can remove one buff at a time, and you have to remove like from a specific lane. And I think, so, are you serious? No, I don't want you to keep getting really good heals. You're not doing that to me, buddy. I'm not letting you do it. But I think the people at PlayFusion have even said, if they were to make the game today, there would be no way that they would have... Oh, are you serious, Spirit of Balance? Are you for real? Guys, I fell for the trap. Oh my god. Amazing. Amazing. Spirit of Balance. I got Spirit of Balance, everybody. That, yeah, buff removal would not exist the way it does today. Not in a million years. There's no way they would have cards that do 2 for 1 or 3 for 1. That's just... I think they said that the only one they would keep in is a Reckless Spirit. But otherwise, there's no way any of the other buff removals would exist in today's game. Which I am super happy to hear them say. Lolly the Third, you just watched it? Really, dude? You got healing? Come on. Is this just another stall deck? If you are just stalling, I'm gonna be super mad. Ugh. Why? Why is there so much healing? Dude. Dude! I don't think I have... Like, I'd have to go into late game with this to be able to try and get a semblance of pressure. This is just upsetting. I think when you posted in Discord, didn't you say it was like your first or second time streaming? Lolliet? Your first stream? think I pass. I mean... Yeah. How long have you been playing the game? Heal for 1. 4 weeks. Not bad. Okay, so... He's just got so much healing. Oh, so much healing! Dude. You're killing me, Smalls. You're killing me, Smalls. Now he's just gonna draw and heal for 1. Like, there's nothing I can do about it. Oh my god. Like, don't get me wrong. I respect that this is what nature does. I respect that. I'm just like, dude, it's so aggravating knowing... Then again, I am playing the classic deck, so I can't be that upset. I am 100% playing classic format deck. I don't really need the card draw right now. This would have been nice a while ago. Like, in the meta right now, I do think that you need buff removal. You need it. There's so many decks out there, and the only ones that really do anything are the ones that are going to be running consistent damage buffs or consistent board buffs. That it's either you play all attack or you play a deck full of major board. I guess, or you play Bova and you go OTK. Like, there's really no semblance of a mid-range style in this game because of the way buff removal is. And it's sad because I'm definitely a mid-range player. And that's why I like drafting more, because drafting is very heavy and strong on the mid-range. This feels bad. This feels bad. He's probably got a Spirit of Balance. Probably has a Spirit of Balance. No, yeah, I mean, exactly. Without buff removal, it would be too OP. But then again, like I said, I've already gone through what needs to happen to Dread. I already gone through what needs to be happening to Dread right now to fix it. The way this game was designed, I think the designers tried to base it too much off the video game and decided, like, oh, hey, what could be really cool that we could do with this video game stuff to make it the cards, you know, thematic to what the game does. And they didn't really put into effect how these cards should function together, because there was a deck out there that could do over 200 damage in one turn. Like, that's ridiculous. There was synergies that made it so there was nothing but OTKs. You couldn't do anything about it. And then they made all this Graveyard Recursion for Dread and all this other stuff. So, like, the way this game is made with all the mechanics and all the stuff they put into it, I feel like the designers wanted to make the card game, and the card game did really well. People really liked the art and all that stuff for it. But the mechanics for the game were almost non-existent, which just really hurt the game as a whole. And now he's gonna... Ooh, okay, actually. Yeah, the card... I don't even think the cards were really meant to be added to the game. They were meant to, like, be scanned in so that you could then, like, use special powers in the game. And the card game was just meant to be like, hey, if you wanted to play a card game, you can play a card game. And I'm probably dead here to a combo or something like that. I don't know. But yeah, it ultimately came down to the fact that, like, the card game is... I'm just dead, aren't I? I'm just dead. I feel like I need to Reckless Spirit this. Pretty cool, huh? Pretty cool. So... I'm going to be going down to 1. And he could... Yeah, I mean... I'm at 1. He's got to have a card in hand that kills me. There you go, yeah. Yeah. I mean, he had a much better board. How's that? It was a good game. It was a very good game. He out-natured me with the Spirit of Balance. He out-teched me. What can I say? But, I mean, yeah, like I said, there's... in all honesty, I don't think this game, as a whole, will be where it really wants to be with how many variant game mechanics. Until at least Uprising, or maybe even the next set afterwards. I do feel like the digital format as well is just... There's so many things they need to work on. But because of, like I said, the game mechanics for rotating buffs to not get infinite value out of stuff, like every other card game out there, Hearthstone has minions that just... The way you only get rid of minions is to get rid of them. But yeah, it's going to take at least 2 or 3 sets for them to fully understand and comprehend what they need to avoid doing in this game. And even doing so, there will be people out there like Bova, like Dr. Attilis, the Cosmo, everyone, that'll find ways to break the game that they were not intending to do. But yeah, just because of all the things they have to work around, there is a very strong leniency towards the fatigue matchups because of Graveyard Recursion, because of deck recursion, and how Storm gets their combos back. Because they wanted Storm to be thematic about playing really strong, really good combos a lot of the time and get a benefit from it. That they're like, yeah, you know, pay for comments, shuffle back into your deck. That this game is gonna have issues for a while. And I hate to say that because I love this game. It's an amazing game to play, very fun. Filthy Phil, I hope you have a good night. But yeah, this game is not gonna be a fully fleshed out game that is very dynamic and doesn't feel like there's just broken things left and right until, in all honesty, until probably even Kindred rotates out. Or at least Mythical. When Awakening and Mythical both rotate out, and they can start fresh with like Kindred and whatever, Uprising and whatever comes out afterwards, that's when I feel like they'll have a good foothold on how the game should somewhat be. But sadly, until then, there is still going to be a lot of problems. I feel like Warhammer, with what Warhammer is doing, Warhammer is actually in a really good place right now. Because Warhammer doesn't rely on just one board versus one board. There's lanes, so you can do damage through, like, around walls, and you have to remove certain buffs, and you have blessings that you can activate by playing a certain thing. Like, it's kind of like your combos. But you don't have Graveyard Recursion as much in Warhammer as much as you do for paying for combos and Lightseekers. And that's one of the things that actually makes Warhammer a lot... It feels a lot more fluid to play, is because you're not shuffling cards from your hand back into your deck. And you have several different lanes that you can bypass things like Bubblefish Because, I mean, if you think about this, Bubblefish blocks an entire board, right? In that game, Bubblefish blocks 1/4 of the board. The Warhammer in Ranked is Chaos Aggro. I can see that. I mean, they're just now coming out with their third set, so they only have 2 sets. So, once again, their game they put out, it did have a little more refinement because it's still a lot of the same mechanics as Lightseekers is. So they used a lot of the things they did right in Lightseekers and put them over and tried to make a new game with lanes and a little bit more dynamic to it. But once again, that game is just as brand new as Lightseekers is. You're losing 4 to 5 turns and nothing you can do. Wow, I did not know it was that bad. I have yet to play ranked mode or any meta format. But the draft mode is what's really fun. And if it comes to drafting or first set was ranked, was Destro Dominance, though they ratted a fair bit to bring that power down. Yeah, and I think, in all honesty, I think that's what they need to do is, it just like we said, this is their first and second set for that game. They're going to have overpowered cards, just like they did in Lightseekers. I'm not saying that their game is perfect. But for the first year, find the broken cards, errata the crap out of them to where they feel normal, and then be like, okay, this feels normal. Rotate that set out, bring in a new set based on the fixes that you made to make it feel a little better and more competitive to play. 5 out of the 7 rank gains have been Chaos Aggro. Yeah, that's not good. That's just like in Lightseekers where 5 out of the 7 was Sicario. It needs to be fixed if it's that dominant. They need to figure out what cards are making it broken and change them or rotate them out. But PlayFusion is still a very young company. I think it's only like 4 years old, something like that, with the card games they're putting out and stuff like that. They have 2 games they're working on simultaneously. And I do feel like the games will not feel full and complete for at least another year, maybe longer. And I mean, we're comparing them to games that are somewhat complete and have really fun dynamics, like Magic the Gathering, like Hearthstone. Even people are like, yeah, it's even like Yu-Gi-Oh! But Yu-Gi-Oh! Is still busted beyond all belief. It's just blah. Wrangler, have a good night, man. That's awesome. I'm headed back to the ground tonight. That's amazing. But yeah, I mean, this game is, like I said, fairly new. We can't really compare it to other games that are doing really well right now with how dynamic the game feels and how diverse it is. Just because a lot of the cards are very generic. Yeah, you play formats on MTG that were broken. Yeah, I mean, you're never going to find a card game especially, where everything worked properly 100% of the time and we were all happy with it. You're never going to find a card game like that. There's always going to be a dark era or a dark thing like, oh, no one talks about that. There was horrible times in that. Astral Vomit into the armor item. Yeah. I mean, yeah, so like I said, this game is fun. I'm sticking with it. I'm gonna back it, for as long as it's still out. But I do not think that this game or Warhammer at that point is gonna feel like it's in a good spot for at least another year. No, exactly, Cowboy Hat Val, you're exactly right. Warhammer, there is no cross-ordering or anything like that. It's just the unalignment and your clan or whatever. I don't know the terminology for Warhammer yet. But it is like if you want to play Chaos, you can't play Chaos Order or you can't play Chaos Destruction. You have to play Chaos. There's no cross-order like how in Lightseekers there is. And Lightseekers really opens up that dynamic of a universe of possibilities to cross-order decks. So it's very fun for deck building. But that also opens up the, hey, I just found something completely busted and it's going to wreck the game. Have fun. Yeah, there you go. Shadowverse took a couple years to get where they are. And right now it's a lot of fun. I've been hearing that a lot too. Not as much, but like every now and then. So like, yeah, it's going to take a few years for this game and Warhammer to feel fleshed out. And I really like what they're doing. Because one of the things is in this deck or in this game, even WOTC gets it wrong today. What's that? What's WOTC? Oh, I'm thinking it's Wrath of the Lich King, but that's what WOTK. I'm a big Blizzard baby. But yeah, like they said, a lot of the buff removal that's out right now that came out in Kindred. Oh, Wizards of the Coast. No, yeah, I mean, there's busted decks in Magic the Gathering even right now, and they're past 25-year mark. Like, yeah. No, Wizards of the Coast, they're still making just busted cards that are being found. I'm like, oh, that, we did not see that. Oops. Where was I going with this point? But yeah, when Kindred buff removal came out, right? Kindred buff removal had Blastbot, had the Chimchu for nature that removed undead. Like, those kind of buff removal is good. They're good because it's very specific buff removal for a very certain family or anything like that. And then you can have like a one generic for like Reckless Spirit, remove one buff. That will make the buffs. That will make the buffs feel more predominant, and will make you want to play a good game of buffs, which is really neat to this archetype, as opposed to just I lay attack and defense, and that's what my whole deck is about. Woo! But yeah, I mean, like, there's just a lot of things the Blade Fusion staff will work on. They're doing a great job finding new and dynamic ways, adding in the families, adding in different card mechanics, different limitations to what they can do. But right now, I think they really almost need to rework. They need to rework Storm as a whole. I think that's one of the problematic classes. They need to rework Storm as a whole, just because of how much they can reuse their combos for payments, and it leads into like, well, why not just play Fatigue with Storm? It's so good with Fatigue. Because of like you getting your combos back, and they don't put burn on their combos. They do that because you want to be able to play them multiple times a game. I think they need to almost like rework Storm like 50% of it to not get that much graveyard recursion or deck recursion. I do feel like Astral's in a really good place. Astral feels really smooth in how it plays. They just need to rework some of the cards so they're not all busted. Mud Turtle, have a good one. Have a good one. I know my ending rant's going on a little longer than I thought, but it is what it is. Astral feels really smooth to play, really cohesive. It's just like Blinding Beetle, doesn't say action. Kind of bummer there. They have major burst potential, which is like, it's good. But the setup shouldn't be just one buff and one combo. Just my opinion. To do that much damage, if there is no max health. No, yeah, like I said, the erratas, I'm fine with the erratas right now, because 95% of the erratas are all getting rotated when Uprising comes out. Right now is the perfect time to do erratas, because the erratas are literally just like, hey, what if we tweak these cards to do this? Are they okay in the game? You guys can all be our guinea pigs. We have like thousands of players playing the game. We'll let you be the guinea pigs for the erratas. And then you let us know what still needs to work, what's not working, what is working, what you like, what you don't like. And then as soon as Uprising comes out, all those cards that they've errated, except for like 4 of them, get rotated. And they're not even going to be in play anymore. So like now is actually a really good time to do the erratas, because all the cards they're errating, we're not going to play with anymore. This is it's almost like we're back in alpha with all the erratas. Like, hey, we did this to a card. What do you think? Hey, we changed Looper into a buff. Is that good? Hey, all this stuff has burn. Is it good now? I think everything is just like this due to no, they even said that. Lurker, that's exactly what they said. They're doing the erratas, and they made classic format as well because of the delay. They knew the game state of what it was in a very bad spot, and the game was going to die if they didn't fix it. All these changes they've been doing for the past 2-3 months have been because of the delay, to make the game stay fresh and for people to not just bail. Exactly. Yep. Yeah. I mean, there's a lot of things they're doing, and like I said, right now with the delay, I think now is the perfect time for them to just like throw caution to the wind, try anything they can in the game to change it up, see what we like, see what we don't like, see what works, see what's still busted. Because as soon as Uprising comes out, everything they've tested, everything they've basically put in alpha, our alpha errata format or whatever they're doing, it's getting thrown out the window. Just all that stuff doesn't matter anymore. Here's brand new cards. See what you can build. They're all going to hopefully be better. So, do you think it will ever take off? I can't find physical cards at any of my stores off the internet. That's... I feel like right now, physical is hurting because, like I said, there's a lot of digital erratas. Awakening is not out yet. It's been almost like almost 9 months since we've had a new set, and that's almost like terrible for a card game to have. That's like just hearing that fact, a card shop is going to be like, oh, is that game on its way out? Is that why it hasn't come out with a new set in almost a full year? Like, hearing that really hurts card shops to want to keep that game in stock. Because, like, Magic the Gathering comes out with a set every 3 months. Hearthstone comes out with a set every 4 months, right? They come out with all these sets on a very scheduled basis. There's no delays, there's nothing to them. That's why those card games are sticking around. But as I said, because it's like 9+ months before the next set comes out, card shops are really hesitant on picking up that game because it's a source of income for them. They're not thinking about it as a player base, they're thinking about it as a financial base. So hearing that is like, that. No, it's just dead money until the game starts picking up steam. But the game is being a heavy push towards digital with the 3 platforms that it's on, with being able to scan your cards in, with all this stuff like that. They're really pushing digital. That's where they get a lot of their player base. That I hope that the game picks up physically more, but it's probably not going to happen until Uprising comes out, and then even then, card shops are still going to be like, okay, well, we'll see what the player base is around here in the area. If they pick it up, if they keep buying it for us, and that's fine. But then they need to know that the sets are each going to be coming out on a regular basis, so it's not like one set every year, because by that time, the player base in the area is going to have all the cards. They're going to have bought all the physical cards for them, or bought the singles online, and all the packs in their shop are going to be dead because they're not going to be the current set. Yeah. So I think the physical game will pick up in stores when it comes down to them getting on a regular shipment of when their sets come out, so the stores can know that their company's doing okay, and that the player base in the area will come back on that frequent basis to buy cards. Because I know for a fact right now in my local card shop, they stopped carrying it because everyone in the area already had all the cards and no one was buying it anymore. So it was just a dead box in the card shop because everyone already had all the cards. There was no reason to buy anymore. Exactly. Rockstar, if they can get those cards into Target and Walmart, where like every other TCG sells their cards outside of game shops, I think it'd pick up. I think it would pick up a lot. Because people would see those and be like, oh, I really like the art. I want to, buy this pack, or I want to buy the starter deck. Let's try this game out. Draft. No, yeah, I mean, yeah, shops would have to, like, do a draft night like they do for Magic the Gathering. But draft nights, in my opinion, are really only viable to hold at card shops for the card shop themselves when a new set comes out, because you keep all the cards you get for the draft, right? And then you draft the rares, and the winners get those stuffs. So the people that want to go to the drafts are going to be the dedicated people that want to play the draft mode they haven't experienced yet, as opposed to like, well, I don't need these cards, so I'm just going to try and build a deck. But if you draft a brand new set, you're going to pull in a whole new crowd, and you're like, okay, these are the cards that are new. Which ones do I want to keep? Which ones do I want to buy? Pick and choose from those, and then afterwards, like, okay, cool, I got this. Now I'll go buy more packs. So, the meta also keeps the product moving. In a sense, I feel like the meta definitely keeps the singles product moving. But a consistent basis for new sets coming out definitely helps the card shops sell packs and packs and packs. I feel like once a meta is established, that's when the online single stores will get their product moving, because people will know exactly what they want to buy. Because they'll button all the packs, they'll button all the boxes, and the meta will define what cards you need, and that's when like, oh, I'm only missing like 5 cards, I'll just buy those 5 cards. So that's what the meta will really help, is the digital single online stores. Third-party sales are huge. Exactly, yeah. I know Delivered Crab is the number one site, and they have really good stuff like that for single cards as well. That like usually I just buy boxes, and then like, okay, I'm only missing a few cards, go to Delivered Crab, buy those few cards, and then I scan them into digital, and I can play everything that I want. So there's that. Yeah, guys, it's like almost 10:20. I've been rambling a lot. If we want to talk like this, we'll definitely talk like this on Wednesday. No, yeah, exactly. Yeah, that no problem. Ego and Victim, that's definitely my insight for the game. I am more than happy to talk about this. if anyone is not a part of my Discord channel, I have a link to my Discord channel down below. You can talk to me and every one of my Stormcloud members there. We love talking about this game. It's the best way to get in contact with me when I'm at work or when I'm not streaming. So please join there. It's essentially a Twitch chat, but on your phone in Discord. And also, if you are a sub to me in Twitch and you link your Twitch chat to the Discord chat and join my server, you can use my Twitch emotes throughout all of Discord, which is where you're seeing all the amazing Thunderfin salutes across the Discord channels everywhere. So please do not be afraid to sub to me with your tier 1 sub or Twitch Prime sub, whatever you want to do. Left High Kick, thank you very much for the late night follow. I appreciate it. But yeah, there's just a benefit from my emotes going across Discord, and you can use them as well there. It's added benefits, right? Who doesn't love that? Anyway, guys, thank you very much for listening to me rant. I'm sure it's been a blast listening to my amazing voice when I talk. I had an amazing time building an aggro beast. I do think I want to try and build. I want to try and build a deck that utilizes Royal Bumbler on Wednesday. I think Royal Bumbler is going to be my next deck tech to try and do. That's going to be a lot of fun. I feel like it's going to be a very defendy type nature deck. It's almost probably going to look a lot like the TPK's Arcmoss deck that he did. So look forward to that on Wednesday as I'm making the Royal Bumbler card to try and do like I did with Crystal Warper. And we will definitely see what we can get with that card. So keep on the lookout for Wednesday, guys. It's going to be an awesome show to see what we can do with that amazing buff for like 9 damage. Or 8. 8 damage. Yeah, 8. Ego Invictum, thank you very much for the late night follow. I appreciate it. As I said, please join my Discord. I'm always open to talk to you guys on Discord. That's where you're the best chance you're going to get a hold of me. And you can, instead of opening up several million chats, like private chats, just talk to me on Discord. It's the best way to get a hold of me. I'll chat when I have time, when I'm at work or when I'm home. So please follow me there if you want to talk with me outside of the channel. Anyway, guys, thank you very much. Like I said, Wednesday. Saturday's up in the air. Saturday is up in the air, and that's because I'm contemplating going to the Silver Tier event the Delivery Crab is holding on Saturday. Because my girlfriend has plans, and I'm thinking about going. I just don't know what deck I'd bring, and that's really the only thing stopping me, is I don't know what deck to bring. So, Lurker, thank you very much for sharing your deck, man. It was a pleasure to play it. I had a lot of fun with it. It's a very, very cool and fun deck. Anyway, guys, I should probably go to bed now. I'm tired. Farapang. Oh, man. I would love to bring Farapang. Storm. No. No, Ego Invictum. Not Storm Mill. Not to a tournament. You kidding me? There's a time limit on tournaments. Farapang could be pretty fun. I probably should bring my Farapang deck. It's the one I'm most known for. Farapang could be fun. We'll see if we can build a classic style Farapang deck, because I know mine that I built is not classic format. So we'll take a look. We'll have to take a look. Anyway, guys, thank you very much for having an amazing night with me. I hope you had fun. I'll see you Wednesday. We'll talk soon.